What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back here on the Jon Boat series. But I got terrible news today. Oh man. I just don't even know really how to get into it. Other than saying that the other day I must have been out here for about 4 hours working on some stuff for the boat. Just to break my phone. And that 4 hours of work that I put in, all being on that phone, getting lost. And I thought to myself first, oh, that's no problem. It'll all transfer over on the new phone. But that unfortunately was not the case. And so now I get to make this update video for you guys, basically showing you everything that I did in that 4 or 5 hour maybe time span on the boat, instead of you being able to watch the whole thing with me. So yeah, let's get right into showing you exactly what it is that you missed watching the process of, because spoiler alert, it was quite a bit. So I feel like an idiot. You can feel free to call me an idiot, because I feel like one, because I'm the one who walks around without a phone case on my phone, and that's what I use to record. But yeah, I'm going to show you the boat. So the first thing you guys missed out on is we picked a color for the boat. Any guesses? Put them in the comments now. Pause, go ahead. Okay, that's enough time. But yeah, nothing crazy. We went for Rust-Oleum camouflage 2X cover, and we went for the flat army green. So this might be showing up okay. I got a big LED light right here. So, but yeah, we just went for classic, kind of like that classic Jon Boat green color. I didn't want to do anything too crazy, anything too flash or anything like that. So that's the first thing you guys missed out on. Oh, second thing you guys missed out on is, like I said, about 4 hours of some pretty good solid work that I'm just so hurt about it. I don't even want to show you. Well, I'm going to show you, obviously. I have to show you. That's the whole point of this channel and this series. But I'm going to show you and just stop talking about it, because I'm still just so upset about it. I got some of the interior painted. Some of it. I got a plywood floor in there, but I got some closed cell foam underneath there. And yeah, here comes the real gut-wrenching part. Got all the framing in, front and back. And as you can see, I got pretty much the entirety of what I want to on the interior painted. Yeah, this framing though, this was the big part that really just killed me. Framing's nothing crazy. I'm sure there's some people out there, oh, you should have used aluminum. You should use this, blah, blah, blah. But I used wood. Okay, I used wood, and I don't really care. I treated it, and then I painted it. And so that's what I did. That's what I decided to do. It's not the prettiest job in the world, but I tell you what though, it is gonna be functional. Like as you can see up front here, got a little bit of gappage in certain places. Oh, focus. Gappage in certain places. But I put in some supports where I felt that they were necessary. Not only throughout this process, this day of work, this day of hard work, that's just gone, for you guys at least. I shouldn't say, it's not gone, it's here. But the filming process and the you guys coming along process is unfortunately gone, and I'm very sorry about that. But anywho, I'm ranting and rambling on about my idiocracy again. Not only did you guys miss me framing out what will soon be the decking, you guys missed me making some of the decking here. Yeah. So I'm going to pop it on here, and I'm going to show you what it looks like for what I got done so far. So this is what you guys missed out on me building. And I'm not going to lie, This took me quite a bit because I have never done something like this before. Yeah, so I'm pretty upset that I lost the footage for it. But, you know, we're going to move on. Yeah, I just picked up some cheap outdoor, I got the rest of it over there, exterior grade carpet from Home Depot. And I cut out these 2 individual pieces because I kind of wanted to keep it as a modular setup. And then after I cut them out, I wrapped it in carpet. But yeah, so we got the 2 hinges mounted here. And just with some of the scrap pieces of carpet that I had, I kind of just fashioned these together as essentially little handles you can fit your finger in. And then boom, got one storage bin here. And boom, we got another storage bin here, as you can kind of see now. I just attached these with staples. I did treat the top of the plywood with a waterproofing sealant, just to give it that little bit extra. I know this carpet is allegedly exterior outdoor rated. And then one little annoyance is that you just kind of got to make sure both them tabs are up when you go to push it down. And it's a pretty snug fit, but I can pretty much step wherever I want to, on the hinges, off the hinges, and she's solid. So I'm all in all pretty proud of it, and I definitely learned a couple things that on the next one, well, hopefully the next one, I'll be able to do it a little bit better. And right in front of the storage spots here, you guys might be wondering what this is. Ignore my joint, I miscut a little bit. But we're gonna ignore that, okay? Yeah, sounds good. Might be wondering what this little compartment is here, and I will show you. Boom. I specifically added in my design enough space for this cooler to fit exactly. Now nobody roast me. I got that thing as close to center of the boat as I could. Left and right wise, width wise. But I saw someone do it. Ignore that. We're gonna close that. I saw someone do it where they integrated a designated spot for a cooler on their boat, whether that be for fish or beverages, sandwiches, whatever you got to bring out to the boat with you while you're fishing. Keep you out there longer. So I decided to integrate that in there. Just because I've said, why not? That's a great idea. I got this nice little cooler, so I'm gonna do it. Now, one thing that I wanted with this deck system is, oh my gosh, please don't tip over. Okay. I wanted this to be a bit of a modular system. So, with wanting that, I did not fasten the deck down. So one day, if it's raining real hard and I fear that I got a bunch of water in the bottom of the boat here, I can pop all this off when I get home and be able to kind of look and check for things like that. Now also too, say in these storage bins, I drop a lure down there or something like that and it gets all over in the side, I can pop this out and I'm good. But in doing that, I did make sure that between the wood cutting and the carpet, it is a nice snug fit in here. So that way, I don't gotta worry about when I'm walking around on it popping up on me, and obviously the other side comes up too. But I wanted it to be modular, customizable, so that way, if I do want to change it up, take it out, anything like that, I can do that. And I plan on doing the same thing for the front piece up here, which, lucky for you guys, I do not have the front piece cut yet, so you will get to watch that process. This plywood floor here also comes out. That one's a really snug fit on accident, so I'm gonna have to cut that down a little bit more. Not that so much right here, this way and this way. But so that thing I'm gonna lift out, and I'm gonna wrap that in carpet as well, same carpet as this. And then I have to cut a piece of decking for the front here, and that's obviously gonna get wrapped in carpet too. For the time being, I'm not gonna put any storage up front. I gotta put a a little bit of a cross beam in right here yet, but I'm gonna just keep that. Potentially, if I do any sort of storage up here, might be for battery or something like that, for some lights potentially, or just anything else. But for the time being, I'm gonna keep this front just closed, and I'm not gonna be screwing down just like I didn't screw those down. So that way, like I said, I can pop it off if I get a better idea, and this thing can be a little more custom, a little more easy to change things up, stuff like that. I don't want to do anything too permanent. So that's why as well, I didn't do any riveting through the sides. I just stuck all of my screws into the seats here. Now, took a lot of screws, but I mean, I did a lot of testing on it, and that cross beam, this cross beam, and this one are all super solid, so they aren't going anywhere. And also these ones up front here, the only thing that I did was I cut these, or I should say attempted to cut these angles. Didn't get them perfect, but I got them close enough. So all the support from these ones are coming from this up here, this front seat step, whatever you want to call it. And then just for stability, I put one screw in the top of each of them going down into it, just to ensure that they aren't going to be moving left and right. This is the water sealant that I used on all of the wood, just to give it that little bit extra durability, which I know with using wood, it's going to eventually rot through compared to using something like aluminum. But you know what? I don't really care. So for all of those of you out there that are professionals or whatever, that's fine. You can tell me that I did something wrong. I'm not really gonna be that upset about it. I'm not gonna care too much because this is my first time doing it. I'm just doing it by myself. I know I've gotten some tips from you guys in the comments, but that's fine. That's totally fine. You can tell me I did it wrong. I encourage you to tell me that I did it wrong, because I know I'm sure I did it wrong. But we're not gonna worry about that because so far it is functional. It is working. It's going very good so far. And I just gotta say, this green paint, even though it's just stereotypical Jon Boat green, my goodness, does it look good on here. Like, just look at that green paint. It's pretty dang good for being a rattle can paint finish, but, well, it's a little messed up right there, but oh well. So yeah, it's just looking great. I have not done the outside yet. I think right here I did a little test spot because I had a little bit left in the can, but I got to go through and sand all this down yet, and then we're gonna get this nice and painted up, looking good. Yeah, guys, so hopefully in the next video, you guys are gonna be seeing the work on the deck in the front. You're gonna be seeing me wrap the back step down here in some carpet, making that a little bit more comfortable. And then I'm still on the fence if I want to do any sort of coverage drawers or storage back here for the gas tank, stuff like that. Potentially battery for a trolling motor, I don't know. So we still luckily got lots of content here in this. Like I said just now, got to paint the outside still. So hopefully we're gonna have lots of content and I won't be an idiot and break my phone again. But a couple things I've been thinking about is, one, I don't know if anybody knows any websites where I can get some custom decals made, because I would love to be able to get the channel logo in a decal and slap it on the side somewhere here, or somewhere on one of the seats or what, I don't know. But I would love to know if anyone has a website that they know that will be able to do something like that. And also on top of decals, this boat is gonna need a name. I've been kind of thinking about it and I really don't know what I would name this thing. And so if anyone's got any name ideas for this boat, please feel free to leave them down in the comments or something. And maybe whoever the winner is that I pick, maybe we'll figure something out to do for the winner. But until then, we're just gonna keep working on this thing, keep making some good content with it, and just keep on pushing. Hopefully we can keep growing the channel here and keep growing the following, get some more subscribers. I know I had another guy in the comments in the last video talk about how he thought the bottom and the bed liner was such a good idea that he said that he was going to do it himself on his boat. He had done the inside, but he was also going to do it on the outside for that extra layer of protection. So I'm really glad that I could help one of you guys out in giving you a good idea. And hopefully we can kind of keep that go back and forth going throughout the rest of the series. So with all that being said, I'll take the second to say I apologize for the instance of losing the footage and all of that. I know it's life, things happen. I'm a person, you're a person, these things just happen. But just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support that I've had on the past 2 videos. I really appreciate the views and I appreciate the comments and just kind of getting me one step further into, you know, being able to make content like this. I really do enjoy it. I've loved watching it for years and years. And so being able to have some people watching the videos and even commenting on the videos, it means a lot to me, and so I really appreciate it. So with that all being said, we're gonna leave this one here. Hopefully, I can get through this video without breaking my phone. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, this little update, I know you didn't get to see much work done, but oh well, we talked about that. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment letting me know anything. Remember, names down in the comments. Please, I need a name for this thing. And make it a good one too. I want some good, unique names. Because once this thing's out on the water, it needs to have a good name to match it. So, if you can comment those names down below, like the video please, it helps the channel out a lot. And if you'd be willing to, if you enjoy this type of content, please do subscribe. Because we're going to be doing a lot more content here with this boat, and once this boat's done, be able to actually do some fishing content too, so that'll be pretty cool. So without further ado, thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.